You eat it. Nice twist, eh? Got the water, Jude?
Check.
Hey! No! Shut her up! Ah! Oh, no! You're bitten! Shut up!
Come on, swallow it.
Swallow.
Okay, Keen, no more dope. Ever!
What are her chances?
Don't know yet. Would help if we knew what she'd taken.
Mitchell, you're with her all the time. What'd you take?
Coke.
You sure of that? Pretty strange reaction. Come on, let's roll her out.
I didn't know you were busy.
That's all right, you're not interrupting. I've taken up enough of the governor's time as it is. And I've got an appointment. I'll see you later, ladies.
Charming as ever.
Yes. Now, what can I do for you?
I thought I should let you know that the police will probably be here all day.
Oh?
Yes, they want to question the other blocks as well. Apparently, they're determined to find out how such a large quantity of drugs got in.
They're not the only ones. And I'll let you look after it.
Okay. Have you heard from the hospital?
Still unconscious. Apparently it wasn't cocaine she took. They pumped her stomach. And they're doing tests to find out just exactly what she did take.
Bad business. The front gate rang. Erica Davidson's here.
Well, I better go and find out what she wants. As if we didn't know.
I'm very sorry, ladies. Hope you haven't been waiting too long.
No, we've just arrived.
After you, Phyllis.
Off you go, huh?
No other drugs were found.
No, we had a very thorough search before breakfast. The only thing we turned up was a supply of buy-up goods in Keen's cell. So I say she's definitely trading her stuff, wouldn't you?
Yes, well, we'll take a closer look at the matter when we receive your official report. Now, who is replacing Keen as spokeswoman on the strike negotiations?
Bryant and Desmond.
Oh, that's good. That should make my job a lot easier. I wasn't looking forward to talking sense into someone like Keen.
No. My only hope is that it's finalised quickly. It's causing a lot of unrest amongst the women.
Yes, you've had a lot of pressure on you lately, haven't you? Unfortunately, there's going to be more. I would have warned you earlier, but I only just found out about it myself.
What is this? Illegal immigrant deportation order? Well, surely they're not thinking of sending the woman here.
I'm afraid they had no choice. She only came to the notice of the authorities when she attacked someone in the street. She's being charged with assault.
But it says here that deportation's being arranged. Surely they could have held her at one of their own centres.
I agree with you completely, but don't worry. She'll only be here for a couple of days. There's still some legal problems to sort out. Apparently she's an East German citizen on a West German passport. As soon as they decide which country to deport her, she shall be out of our jurisdiction.
Well, I guess I'd better let Colleen know so she can make arrangements.
Yes, it's a good idea. She should be here in a minute. The department is as anxious as you are to settle this and come to some sort of an agreement.
Well, this shouldn't take too long then.
Good. If you will give me the list of the changes the women would like to see, then we can decide whether the conditions are acceptable.
Well, I think we should start with the biggest problem we've got here, which is boredom.
Yeah. If we could have a worthwhile project for the women to do after working hours, it would ease a lot of the friction.
What did you have in mind, Judy?
Well, it'd have to be something where the women could earn $1. Why don't we get in some supplies and start the soft toy project again, or even reopen the print shop?
And where would the funds come from to finance these projects?
We have done it before, Mrs. Davidson. We financed a whole paper once. I'm sure we can do it again.
Yes, well, as long as the activities don't interfere with the normal working hours, I can't see why not.
They won't.
Anything else?
Yes. Minnie Donovan came up with an idea that I think could work.
Oh?
Go on, Judy.
Why can't we have open family days out on the grounds once a month? It'd give the women a chance to have contact with their families rather than just maybe have a visit from them once or twice the whole time they're here.
It'd certainly help with the readjustment problems our women have when they're released.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see that being a problem, as long as you look after the security arrangements.
Of course.
Well, if that's all, I can't see the department having too many objections. In fact, they'll probably be quite pleased that it was all settled so soon. Now, I'm sure we all have to
There
work...
is one more thing, Mrs. Davidson, before the women will go back to work.
And what is that, Myra?
A 50% pay increase in all work areas. That's only going to bring us into line with Woodridge.
Yes, well, I am sure you're quite justified in asking for a rise. But expecting the department to agree to 50% is ludicrous.
Oh, hang about.
I suggest you think about this a little longer. The department will probably agree to 10%. They may even go to 15%. But I can assure you that 50 is quite out of the question.
Fair enough. But I'm not going to ask the women to go back to work. Not for that. It's 50% or no dice, Mrs. Davidson. That'll just bring us into line with the accepted awards set down by other prisoners.
Yes,
there are no buts, Mrs. Davidson. I don't see why the women at Wentworth should foot the bill for rises in other areas. Now, we'll go back to work while you think about it. But if the department doesn't come up with the goods, we're on strike. It's up to you.
Well, I think we've covered everything. Good luck with the new prisoner.
We'll need it. Well, let me know how you get on with the department, won't you? I must say I was surprised that you only offered them 15% when the department was willing to go to 30%. Whose suggestion was that?
It was just to bring the women down to a more reasonable level. I agree they're due for a rise, but I think 30% is a fair figure to aim for, don't you?
And what if the women won't compromise? Will the department pay up?
Yes. But you have to realize that what the department gives with one hand, it takes away with the other. I don't want to see that happen. If the women agree to 30%, I feel quite sure all their demands will be met. Now, I must be going. I'll call you later about that proposal. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I'm sure you'll be pleased to hear I have been authorized to make a firm offer on your pay increase. A 30% rise retrospective to the beginning of the strike, and of course they agree to the work scheme and open days.
It's a very generous offer, Mrs. Davidson, but I'm afraid the women won't accept anything less than 50%.
And they're being very foolish.
Yeah, but we're only representing the women. We have to go with their overall vote.
I must say I'm rather surprised. I was given to understand that you would be very amenable to the department's offer.
Oh, you were you? It seems the women made the right decision after all.
I only talked to you off the record because I was hoping you'd get the women to understand that they jeopardize other opportunities if they push too hard for the money.
It doesn't alter the fact, Mrs. Reynolds, that we were primed to accept the department's proposal. Now, I don't think that's good enough.
It sure as hell isn't. And as far as I'm concerned, the answer is no, and these negotiations are over.
You're being very short-sighted, Myra. Now let us all calm down and talk this through again.
There is nothing more to talk about, Mrs. Davidson. We want 50%, and unless we get it, the strike is back on.
Yeah, and the department had better do some pretty fast thinking, too, because otherwise the prisoners will be out on strike in every detention center in this state.
I'd like to report back to the women with the governor's permission.
Yes, of course. Take them back, please, Mrs. Radcliffe.
The department is not going to like this one little bit.
For which I believe you can take full credit, Mrs. Davidson.
Rachel, her old man will be out ordering the wedding cast. I think I'll chance it. She's a nice lady. Fantastic cook.
Oh, doesn't sound like she needs her dad to promote her.
No, she doesn't. Well, I better get to it.
Right.
Morning, Governor.
Morning, Rick. The department's finally bowed to the inevitable. Well, that's a relief. Pity they let it get as far as they did. I think their pocket was the main consideration. Also, they'll have enough on their plates now with the Geldschmidt deportation problem. Anyway, whatever made them change their minds, this is one announcement I'm going to enjoy making. Attention, please.